It's your boy Loco from Boxing Loco. I'm here with one of the biggest future stars in the sport of boxing, Julius JuJu Ballo. What's up, brother? How are you?
Doing good, man. It's a pleasure to have me on. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. So you finally turned pro after a highly decorated amateur career. You're ranked #1 in the USA. You won a gold medal at the National Golden Gloves, multiple USA National Championship, and even won a gold at the Pan American Games. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's like you're the first overall pick in the draft and everyone expects you to show out. Do you feel like there's any added pressure on your shoulders with those accolades that you possess?
Yeah, definitely. The pressure's, has always been there since an amateur. But pressure's good. Pressure's good because, you got pressure, that means you're doing something with your life. You got no pressure, that means, you're not doing nothing with your life. So I think pressure's good. Pressure makes diamonds.
Facts. What achievement are you the most proud of?
That's a good question. I believe that Pan American Games gold medal. I think that was great. And then also seeing my name as the #1 pound for pound on BoxRec, that was crazy. Yeah, it was a reward to see all my hard work.
For sure. So you look great, you feel great. Tell me how your first official training camp has been for your pro debut.
It's been great. It's been great. Just finishing up last week, going into fight week. It's been good. We've been solid. So just excited to go out there and just put all that hard work into a victorious win.
Yeah, man. I see you getting up early, 10 miles and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we did 10-mile runs camp.
You're putting in the road work, man, and it's gonna show. You're going to be making your pro debut July 26th live on ESPN. You'll be fighting at the iconic Madison Square Garden in New York. What a historic venue to make your pro debut. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, definitely. It definitely is. It's a blessing to fight my first pro fight at such an iconic arena like that. So I'm looking forward to just giving the fans an exciting fight.
Mm-hmm. You got a big fan base here in San Diego. When can we expect to see you fight here in your own hometown?
Definitely. My promoters are already talking about another date to fight after this one in San Diego. So you definitely, all my San Diego fans, gotta look forward to seeing me fight in San Diego soon.
So you're unlike the typical boxers who comes from nothing, chases the money and fame. You're blessed with all that already, but you still get up early. You're at the gym at 6, 7 a.m. You put the hard work in. Where did your drive and motivation come from?
A couple of things, it just, I want to win. It's my will to win, and I enjoy it. This is what I enjoy to do. God put me on this earth to be a boxer, to spread His word through boxing. So that's the reason why I do it. And if I do something, I'm gonna do it the right way.
Absolutely. What inspired you to pursue boxing as a career?
My dad brought me into the sport of boxing. He brought me into the sport at 3 years old, and we've been on a journey together, since 3. Had our first fight at 8, amateur fight, and got my first national title. I believe it was 17. I got on Team USA, and that's when we traveled the world, and that's how we got all those rankings. Okay,
and what would you say is your favorite thing about being a boxer?
Everything? You get paid to punch people in the face.
That's what I was expecting.
Yeah, you get paid to punch people in the face. You get paid millions to get punched people in the face.
Yeah.
So you don't really get to do that anywhere else.
How do you prepare mentally and physically for some of those big championship fights and amateurs? Like, did the moment ever get too big for you?
The moment never really got too big for me. I feel like you prepare in the gym, in training camp. If you prepare the right way, the moment really won't get too big for you. It's destined to come your way.
Yeah. How do you handle defeat, and what have you learned from losses?
I think losses are good. That's when you elevate. You lose, you elevate. But our goal is to not lose. Our goal is to win and do what it takes to win. So. But losses are lessons.
Do you have any role models in boxing? Any particular fighter you would say your style resembles?
Yeah, definitely. Role models, I like Floyd Mayweather. I like Manny Pacquiao. Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, I would say Noya Inoue for sure. Noya Inoue and Canelo.
Whose style would you say resembles the most? Your style?
I like Floyd. I feel like the mixture of Floyd and you'll see a little bit of like explosiveness, like Manny Pacquiao in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really like a sponge. I like to soak in everything. You know, I'm not really just after one fighter.
Yeah.
I can just watch a couple different fighters and take the best, you know, of each.
What do you think is the most important quality, like skill asset for a boxer to have?
I think a jab. I think
Jab?
most skill, the best tactic they can have is a jab. Yeah, definitely. Jab sets up everything, and it gives you the control of the ring.
Yeah, they say that a good jab takes you around the whole world. You know, that's what I'm saying. So
definitely.
What would you say is your best asset as a fighter? Your speed, timing, IQ.
IQ also. IQ, ring control is big also. I'll say my jab is great, and I think my speed. Everyone knows me for my speed.
Yeah, for sure.
Everyone knows me for my speed. I think that's my biggest attribute.
Okay, yeah. What does a typical training day look like for you?
Typical training day. You know, I have my morning strength and conditioning session. It usually starts at 7 a.m. and then you know, we come back home, have a bite, and then you do some recovery like a cold plunge or something, and then head back to the gym for boxing training. You know, with Coach Berlin, Coach Robert, Coach Tez, my dad, and you know, we got a whole team, and then come back home. We'll do another recovery session, you know, like some compression or some cold plunge again. Have a bite, and then really just, you know, studying, doing some homework, boxing, and that's basically it.
What are some of your short-term and long-term goals in boxing?
Short-term goals, I would say, you know, focus on my fight, July 26. Go in there and win round by round, minute by minute, take care of business there. And a long-term goal, you know, is to become world champion.
Yep. Are there any specific opponents you hope to face in the future? Anyone you want to, you know, see down the line that you think your paths will eventually cross?
Yeah, definitely. When that time comes, you know, all the bell holders, and then when time comes, when my experience comes up, and when the time is right, you know, we'll go for one of those world championship titles.
Besides yourself, who do you consider as one of the other best up-and-coming stars in boxing? Carmel, Emiliano Vargas, Abdullah Mason, some of those guys.
We all came up, you know, in the amateurs at the same time. So those are all my guys I've seen.
If I'm not mistaken, you did beat Emiliano in the amateurs, right?
Yes, I beat Emiliano. Yeah, I out of that list, that was the only person I fought. Yeah, we beat him. We were like 14 years old, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah.
It was a crazy fight in his hometown.
Oh, wow. Okay. So if you haven't checked that out, is it out there on YouTube? Can you find it?
I think so. You could try to dig deep and find that one, but it might be out there.
Okay. So a huge fight announced, one of the best fights to ever be made, in my opinion. Canelo versus Terrence Crawford. What do you got?
Canelo Crawford. It's a tough one, man. You know, you got Bud moving up 2 weight classes. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be the same speed and power and explosiveness in that weight class, but if it is, I believe if someone could beat Canelo, it would be Bud. But Canelo is not a pushover either, you know. So I think I'm gonna sit back that night and just enjoy the fight as a boxing fan.
Yeah.
And, if I had to put money on one person, it'd be tough, man. It'd be really tough. I don't know. Really don't know. Comment down who you think.
Okay. Yeah. I know. That's a hell of a fight, man. We're all looking forward to it. Who's currently the pound-for-pound king in boxing? Who's your top 5 pound-for-pound boxers right now, in your opinion?
Pound-for-pound king? I would say Canelo, number 1.
Okay.
Could go Bud at 2.
Inoue?
Yeah. Canelo, Bud. I'm not gonna say what. I'm not gonna say the list 1 to 5. I'm just gonna put my names in there.
Okay.
I'll go Canelo. I'll go Bud. I'll go Inoue. I'll go Shakur.
Okay, nice. Is Usyk up there for you?
It's been so long since he fought. He is up there, definitely top 10. I'll put Usyk. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Solid. talk about the support you get here in San Diego, especially the big Chaldean and Middle Eastern community, San Diego, El Cajon, and even back in your family's country of Iraq. You have tons of people showing you love from out there. Also, what message do you have for all your fans?
Oh, definitely. I definitely appreciate all my fans, and especially my Middle Eastern fans. I'm nothing without them, you know. So my goal is to only bring us up, you know, bring that Middle Eastern and my bloodline with me wherever I go.
Okay, so prediction for your fight, July 26th, live on ESPN at MSG. Should we expect a knockout? Do you have a certain round in mind?
I would say just expect an exciting fight, like a very exciting fight, and expect a domination from me.
Yes, sir. You don't want to miss the JuJu show. Don't blink.
Yes.
And real quick, tell the fans where they can follow you on social media.
Yeah. So I got Instagram, YouTube. It's Julius Ballo, just my name, Julius Ballo, and we got TikTok, JuJu Ballo, JuJu Ballo.
All right, that's it, man. Thanks for your time, champ. Stay tuned.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Absolutely.